through, I want to start with you. ICICI Bank certainly looked at as a breath of fresh air and certainly something that will likely see a positive start. But what are you focused on most at the start today?
No, I think clearly, Alex, first of all, good morning. I think, my sense is that with the kind of, headwinds in the global markets, what we have seen, I think the Fed meeting this time is going to be very critical. I think what comes out from the Fed commentary, clearly, that would be the center point action for today. As far as ICICI Bank numbers are concerned, definitely it's a breath of fresh air because I think numbers were slightly better than what the street expected. And I think numbers were much better if you compare it with other larger banks like Axis, IndusInd, and definitely the bank has put up a very strong show. So my sense is, in this kind of volatile market, we could see a little bit of weakness, but I think the bank has reported very strong numbers, and I think that would actually aid a little bit of value buying even at the current level. The stock has corrected, from higher levels. So definitely, it's a good addition to the portfolio at the current level if one takes the next 12 to 15 months. Although the banking sector is definitely facing key challenges in terms of deposit mobilization, pressure on yields and margins. But I think overall the net performance is pretty good. I think all businesses have done well. I would say that the sectors which would be keenly watched would be clearly the export-oriented sector. What happens to metals, what happens to pharma, IT. These would be sectors which would be in focus because these are clearly aligned to what the US market does. And I think the way tariffs have been announced, I think very clearly markets are now on a kind of a volatile mode, as everyone is aware. Mr. Donald Trump, announces new, policy announcements on a daily basis. And during his previous regime, the markets were to behave in a very volatile fashion. So I think we'll have to accept the fact that volatility in the markets is going to increase significantly. And at least for the next 3 to 6 months, this is going to be something which all traders and investors will have to keep in mind.
The name of the game. Avinash, thanks for that.